Dive into the realm of football's rarest moments, where the extraordinary defies all odds. Join us as we unravel the captivating tales behind these one-in-a-trillion feats on the field. Number 1. Maradona's Hand of God. Maradona's name is synonymous with greatness in the world of soccer. The year was 1986, and Argentina was facing off against England in the quarter-finals of the FIFA World Cup. In what would become one of the most talked-about moments in the history of the sport, Maradona used his left hand to punch the ball into the net, blatantly breaking the rules. The referee missed it, and Maradona celebrated as if he had just performed a miraculous feat. This moment, forever known as the Hand of God, sparked controversy and debate around the world. But Maradona wasn't finished. Just minutes later, he embarked on a mesmerizing solo run through the heart of the English defense, dribbling past 5 players and calmly slotting the ball into the net. This sublime effort is often referred to as the goal of the century. These two contrasting moments encapsulated the genius and audacity of Maradona, making him a legend in the soccer world. Number 2. Zinedine Zidane's headbutt in the 2006 World Cup final. Fast forward to the 2006 FIFA World Cup final between Italy and France. The world watched in shock as French captain Zinedine Zidane inexplicably headbutted Italian defender Marco Materazzi. As Zidane walked past Materazzi, the two exchanged words, and suddenly Zidane lunged at Materazzi with a headbutt to the chest. He received a red card and was sent off the field in disgrace. France went on to lose the final to Italy in a penalty shootout. Zidane's headbutt remains one of the most infamous moments in soccer history, leaving fans and pundits puzzled about what could have triggered such a meltdown from a player of his caliber. Number 3. Brazil's 1970 World Cup triumph and Pelé's magic. In the world of soccer, Brazil has a rich history of producing some of the greatest players and teams of all time. One of the most iconic moments in Brazilian soccer history came in the 1970 FIFA World Cup. Brazil, led by the incomparable Pelé, the 1970 World Cup final, held in Mexico, pitted Brazil against Italy. Pelé, often regarded as the greatest soccer player of all time, delivered a magical performance. He scored a crucial goal, becoming the first player to score in 3 World Cup finals. But it was his audacious play, including a memorable dummy to set up a goal for teammate Carlos Alberto. Brazil won the match 4-1, securing their 3rd World Cup title and solidifying their reputation as soccer's ultimate entertainers. Number 4. Germany's miracle of Belo Horizonte in 2014. The 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil gave us another iconic moment that left the soccer world stunned. In the semi-final match between Brazil and Germany, the unthinkable happened. Germany put on a dazzling display of attacking prowess and dismantled the Brazilian team with a score of 7-1. It was a historic defeat for Brazil, and the sheer dominance displayed by Germany showcased the unpredictable nature of soccer. The miracle of Belo Horizonte, as it's often called, serves as a stark reminder that in soccer, anything can happen on any given day. Number 5. The Hand of Fate in the 2010 World Cup final. The 2010 FIFA World Cup final between the Netherlands and Spain witnessed an iconic moment that didn't involve a goal or a spectacular play, but rather a card. Dutch midfielder Johnny Heitinga received a red card in the 109th minute of the match for a dangerously high foot. He became the first player to be sent off in a World Cup final in 36 years. This moment of dismissal for Heitinga shifted the momentum in Spain's favor, and they went on to win the match 1-0, securing their first ever World Cup trophy, where a single action can change the course of history. Number 6. Landon Donovan's last-minute heroics in the 2010 World Cup. We wrap up our journey of iconic soccer moments with a heartwarming tale from the 2010 FIFA World Cup. The United States faced Algeria in a crucial group stage match. With the game tied at 0-0 and elimination looming, Landon Donovan came to the rescue in the 91st minute. Donovan received a pass and calmly slotted the ball into the net, securing a dramatic 1-0 victory for the United States. It was a moment of triumph and resilience that united soccer fans across the United States and showcased the power of the beautiful game to inspire. Number 7. Manchester City win the Champions League. Manchester City were finally crowned champions of Europe in June when they beat Inter Milan 1-0 in the Champions League final. It was the trophy that had eluded City and their esteemed manager Pep Guardiola in his time with the club. For the Spaniard, it was his third Champions League triumph after the two he claimed with Barcelona, but the way to lead City to continental glory was becoming the elephant in the room. The win secured the domestic treble for City as they won the Premier League for a third consecutive year. It also opened the door for City to challenge in two more competitions, the UEFA Super Cup and the FIFA Club World Cup. Number 8. Messi wins 8th Ballon d'Or. Lionel Messi was also on the move in 2023 as the former Barcelona star swapped Paris for Miami. The Argentinian's time at Paris Saint-Germain didn't quite go to plan, but a glamorous move to David Beckham's Inter Miami is expected to help sprinkle some glitz on Major League Soccer in the United States. It has hardly been a barren couple of years for Messi. After Argentina's World Cup win at Qatar in 2022, the forward was handed his 8th Ballon d'Or. The latest, though, must have been the sweetest award for Messi, who was rewarded for finally joining some of the game's greats in holding aloft the World Cup. Number 9. Leicester City's Premier League fairy tale. In the 2015-2016 English Premier League season, Leicester City achieved the impossible by winning the league title against all odds. Under the guidance of manager Claudio Ranieri, a team composed of largely unknown players embarked on a remarkable journey. Overcoming 5,000-to-1 odds, Leicester City captured the hearts of football fans worldwide. Their unwavering spirit, tenacity, and exceptional teamwork showcased the magic of the underdog story and served as a reminder that anything is possible in the beautiful game of football. Number 10. Greece overcame Portugal in Euro 2004. Final. Greece has had very little to shout about over the last decade. The country's Euro 2004 victory is a miracle of modern football, something that seems all the more unlikely when you consider Spain's international dominance since the moment Angelos Charisteas' goal brought tears to the eyes of Cristiano Ronaldo. If the striker is to be remembered in Homeric epithet, surely the match-winning Charisteas is most apt. He netted 3 important goals on Greece's odyssey to the top, underlining a bullish defiance about the squad's entire tournament. More impressively, Greece didn't win the competition by fluke. The nation racked up a group win against Portugal before eventually meeting the hosts in the final. Greece's schedule also saw them draw with Spain and rack up wins against France and the Czech Republic, both of which failed to score. Euro 2004's conclusion revealed one of the greatest underdog stories in sport. While Greece's international football prospects have been miserable since, for this brief moment in time, the country made huge news around the world for all the right reasons. Number 11. Antonin Panenka's chipped penalty. It's the final of the 1976 European Championship. Czechoslovakia and West Germany draw 2-2, leading to the first penalty shootout in the major tournament's final. Antonin Panenka steps up to take the last kick. The pressure is immense. Many players would opt for power in such a situation. Nobody would blame Panenka for blasting the ball as hard as he can. Instead, the Bohemians' 1905 legend chipped his effort straight down the middle of the goal. Thus, the Panenka penalty was born. It's an iconic moment that is regularly implemented in modern football. While the likes of Andrea Pirlo and Sebastian Abreu have successfully pulled off the Panenka in major tournaments, players including Neymar, Robin van Persie, and Cristiano Ronaldo have shown how embarrassing it is when the goalkeeper easily saves.